What's up, guys? It's Derek from Panther Magazine. We're here at the Panther Magazine 2-year anniversary meet in Springfield, Massachusetts. I'm here with Luca. Do you want to tell us the year, make, and model of your Panther?
Yeah, absolutely. This is a 1991 Ford LTD Crown Vic LX.
Nice, nice. How many miles are on it currently?
I don't actually know. I bought the car and the odometer didn't run, and I just got the odometer to work so I could change my oil, but I ran the Carfax. Could be anywhere from like 110 to 250,000 miles.
Wow. So do you want to tell us a story behind how you found it?
Yeah, absolutely. So I found this car about a year and a half ago in Connecticut, near New Haven, and it was in a barn. Some kid bought it. This is what he claimed. He said it was his boss's wife's car, and it didn't run anymore, and he was going to go to the scrapyard. He bought it. He didn't do anything with it, and I bought it after him. It didn't run, needed a ton of work, and the craziest part is it didn't have a title. No paperwork, nothing. All I got was a bill of sale. And here in Mass, I think you got a car 1990 and older, 1991 and older, has to be titled, or newer has to be titled. And so trying to get this thing titled and registered was a process. But you know, eventually I got it. She's fully legal, and I got it running too. She got no issues.
Awesome, awesome. So what mods have you done to the car?
So the engine, pretty stock, other than like new parts. I think the most modified is the exhaust system. When I bought it, I think factory used to be a single pipe, but it was completely rotted out. So I brought it to a local muffler shop, and I told them, give me like a P71 style dual exhaust with the H pipe in the middle, no catalytic converters, and I wanted chrome tips out the back. And I had these custom mufflers to install, and they're basically kind of like side dumps. There's built-in like butterfly valves in them that can bypass the dampening noise, so I can basically have a true dual straight pipe, and then with a press of a button, it'll be like factory quiet. So yeah.
So do you want to tell us about the wheels you have on your Vic?
Yeah, absolutely. These are 14 by 7 inch Daytons. They're not real Daytons, but they're like cheap Chinese knockoffs. I bought them from a guy in Rhode Island. Shout out to Eastern Connections. And I bought it for like $600. Brand new tires on them and everything. And all I had to do was buy the spinners and put them on. And I think it sits pretty good.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Long term, I want to put this car on airbags or even hydraulics. I really never got the money for it, but I'm hoping to do that within the next 6 months. So I figured the wire wheels were a good start.
So was this your first Panther?
No, it was actually my second Panther. Before this, I had a 2009 P71. It was really clean, but it had like transmission and engine problems. I ended up blowing up the transmission twice, and I ended up selling it about a year later, and literally bought this the day before I sold my P71. So it was kind of a gamble for me.
And my next question is, obviously you like driving this better than the P71. Can you give us a reason why, or reasons?
I don't know. You know, I love the 98 and up Panther bodies. I think they're really cool. But these box ones, I don't know, they just have this flair personality that just most modern cars really don't have anymore. The ride quality is completely different. It's like driving a boat. It really is. Like you feel every turn when you corner. It's super comfortable. Probably the best road trip car I've ever had. And no, I'll never sell it. Even if the engine blows, I don't care. I ain't selling this thing.
I wouldn't either. So do you want to talk about the interior? Because the interior is something I noticed. I got to sit in this car and it felt like sitting in a couch.
Yeah, sorry, continue?
No, you can go ahead.
Yeah, I have to say, I think out of the whole car, because this car is not perfect, it's pretty clean, but I think the interior is in the best shape of everything. Overall, pretty stock. You know, the gauge cluster, I rebuilt the gauge cluster because it needed new stuff. I would say the most aftermarket thing is this radio. This is a Continental radio. It's Bluetooth, but I bought it specifically because it looks like a factory 90s radio and it matches the interior. And then above here, I got a dash cam / reverse cam. And, you know, I think I bought this. I had this for my other Panther car, and it was amazing. And I finally ended up wiring this up. It's not turning on right now, but that's all right. And then here, I got a USB connector, which is also a battery monitor. So it tells me how good my battery is, because I've had problems where I forget to unplug things and, you know, the battery's dead in the morning. So of course I have this.
And I see you have the fuzzy dice. You can't have a classic car without fuzzy dice.
It actually, so the original plan was, you know, when I bought this car, my parents, they were not happy, and the original plan was that me and my brother were going to share this car. He wanted the fuzzy dice, so we bought it. What ended up happening, the deal was, if I could get the car running, so my brother ended up buying a car. He was like an Audi, and I had to put in $1,000. Unless I got this car working, and then I got my $1,000 back. I ended up getting this car working. I got my 1,000 back. So he never drove this car. He drove his car. His car's a ton of issues, and he ended up never using the fuzzy dice. So I'm like, cool. I'm gonna take these. I'm gonna put them in now. So yeah.
So what's your favorite part about the Panther platform community?
You know, they're really chill. You know, they're just a bunch of guys coming together, talking about common interest, and I just really like that. It's a really good sense of community that you don't see among a lot of car communities nowadays, especially nowadays. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming to the meet, man. I hope you
absolutely.
enjoy the rest of your day, and I'm sure we'll be hanging out a lot more.
Absolutely.